Verden dorje kandoma. Take a few breaths and relax your body, speech and mind. As Matik said, so first part is settling into the view of emptiness, right? As I said, I would like to go like a sadhana. This whole guided meditation is a sadhana. In a nutshell, you can say. How can I do that? So first the body, right? Let the sense of solid me soften as you relax the body. Relax your breath. Nothing to do, nowhere to go at this moment. You're already here. Let the world you usually grasp or usually perceive relax. Again, the strong sense of self, the solid me here, solid you out there, soften, release. Imagine everything, your body, the room, thoughts, becoming open, spacious, light, like the sky that never been born, fixed, never confined, never bound. So now first step is rest in the vast open expanse of emptiness. This is the ground, the first step, the ground from which Vajrayogini, Vajrayana practice arises. See if you can get taste of this stage. Now second, in that spaciousness, sense the presence of your teacher, inseparable from Vajrayogini. If you don't have a teacher, the presence of something you consider to be divine, holy, or your true self, big self, inseparable from Vajrayogini. A radiant wisdom presence above your head. Feel her gaze, fierce but loving, unshakably compassionate. No question about that, no doubt. She's an embodiment of compassion and wisdom. Let your heart open to her. Feel something in you moves called devotion. Whatever devotion means for you, feels like for you, trust, tenderness, loving, surrender. Let it arise naturally. Maybe you might feel a visceral sensation, feeling in your body as your heart opens. Imagine a red stream of light descending from her heart into you as an expression of love, compassion, and wisdom, removing obscurations, warming the center of your chest, igniting the flame of wisdom in you. Allow yourself to feel held, guided, and connected. This is the second stage, prep for Guru Yoga, opening the heart of devotion. And now your Guru dissolve into blissful ruby red light. That the light melts into you as you make request with intense longing to become one with her. Please come to me. Please become one with me. Then in response that light melts into you, your body becomes radiant, empty, translucent, like red sunlight shining through space. Your ordinary self dissolves into pure openness. Your ordinary world melts into pure perception, pure view, pure outlook. Rest a few moments in this formless clarity with trust, confidence. union of bliss and emptiness, the culmination of Guru Yoga. Now, fourth stage is, as you know, we arise, right? So from the expanse of emptiness, a spark of red light arises at your heart. This light expands, become a luminous seed syllable BAM, B-A-M. The BAM vibrates with fierce compassion and liberating wisdom. From this BAM syllable, your entire form arises as Vajrayogini. Now you are Vajrayogini. Your body vibrant, red, luminous, youthful, empty, beautiful, standing in the bent left leg and extended right leg. The heroine's posture, a manifestation of freedom. You are proclaiming freedom. One face, pointing out one taste of everything. Your two arms, combining the method and wisdom. Right hand, holding the carved knife of cutting through the ego fixation. Left hand, holding a skull cup of blissful emptiness. The katanka resting on your left shoulder, your inseparability with consort, method and wisdom united. A garland of dry skulls, bone ornaments, symbol of liberation from fear and the purification of all the aggregates. Your entire form ablaze with inner fire, tummo, and boundless wisdom. That's you. You are not just imagining Vajrayogini, but recognizing your own awakened nature taking shape. Your body's radiant emptiness. Your identity is wisdom and compassion. Your mind is mind of clear light. So let this be a direct experience, not a concept. See if you can feel this embodied experience. This is called the self-generation that we do every day. The more you do, the more you become. Because our mind shapes the reality, transforms the reality we usually perceive through our distorted view. Then in Vajrayana, we go a step further, deeper, you can say. Subtle body we have. Now bring awareness to the central channel, running through from crown to secret place, straight, luminous, red at the core, white at the outside. Now at your 4 fingers, 3 fingers width below the navel, visualize a red hot spark, the seed of the inner fire, tummo, glowing with Vajrayogini's fierce wisdom. Let's use the breath to ignite. See what's happened. You don't need to do a breath retention here. Just gently breathe into that with each breath. Inhalation. Winds gather into the central channel at that spot. Feel the subtle warmth rising. Exhalation. The fire intensifies, just like a fanning with the wind. As you exhale, feel the melting, the subtle drops slowly. There are 3 spot drops at the crown, throat, and heart. These drops slowly descend through your central channel as waves of breath. Just take for a few moments in this stage. So using a breath, breathe into the navel chakra, 4 finger width below the navel. Inhale, wind gather into that, inside the central channel. Feel the subtle warmth rising. As you exhale, fire intensifies. Warmth or even spark started slowly coming up through the central channel, melting subtle drops at the crown, throat, descend, gather at the heart center, eventually, as waves of breath. Let this breath flow naturally, not like forcing it. Just feel the even subtle letting go of grasping. Then you feel some relaxation, blissfulness. Do you have that experience? Once you release something, grasping so strongly, then naturally breath arises. Allow it to merge with spacious awareness. So you do this process very relaxed manner with a spacious awareness. The more emptiness, the more bliss. Bliss and emptiness unites. Form and emptiness unites. Appearance and emptiness unite. Your whole subtle body becomes a mandala of luminous heat, bliss, and clarity. Now, imagine from your heart the syllable bang, rays of red light radiate out in all directions. They invite all Buddhas, Dakinis, and wisdom beings. They gather their blessings like a rainfalls of ruby nectar. This nectar dissolves into you, reinforcing your wisdom body internally, slowly, as you recite the mantra of Vajrayogini. Perhaps here, guided meditation, you can recite internally. So as you do that, you receive this wisdom, ruby nectar, rainfalls from those awakened beings. With each mantra, you receive, even internally in a subtle body, as you recite each mantra, your wind gathers, your mind clarifies, your identity as Vajrayogini stabilizes. Again, with each mantra, the wind gathers, your mind clarifies, your identity as Vajrayogini stabilizes. Then after some time, now allow your Vajrayogini form to dissolve from outer to inner. This is the dissolution stage into clear light. You wearing ornaments, right? The ornament melts into light. Your limb, torso, legs, head, all dissolve into red luminosity. Your entire form melts, dissolve inward to the Van syllable at your heart. So now only the Van left, the condensation of Vajrayogini, now itself dissolve. You can do stage by stage, or just feel the Van dissolve into light, then into a tiny spark, finer and finer and finer, and finally into the vast, luminous, open expanse of clear light mind. Rest here. No body, no deity, no meditator, just open awareness, radiant, empty, spacious, and awake. This is going to be the last stage. As you know, from this clear light mind, let your body reappear gently with compassion, with bodhicitta, right? But see it now as Vajrayogini's body, made of light, empty, and sacred. Then see the world as a mandala, with your wisdom eyes now. Vajrayogini's eye. See all beings as deities. See all sounds as mantra. See all thought, whatever arises, even mental conflicts, as wisdom. Let the pure perception infuse your life from now on, day to day. Every moment. Now we need to conclude this rather longer meditation, but finally let's dedicate. May this practice become a cause for complete awakening. May Vajrayogini's wisdom blaze in my heart. May all beings swiftly awaken, recognize their own enlightened nature. Okay, so something like that. If we do something like that every day, can you imagine what's going to happen? If we, let's say, even spend just 1 hour, or if you have a 1.5 hour, your mind, body, speech, subtle body, everything become like this. Then imagine you can do that every day. If you like, you can do twice, morning and evening. Also, if you do that every day, then that means 30 times per month, then year. It's impossible, our life, our mind, our world, not to be transformed. Namura